of only NNPC bringing in petroleum problem, then we're going to have problem.
Do you agree to those who speculated that maybe Dangote refinery is already churning out diesel, and then very soon it will, refining petroleum, and that definitely may crash the price of petrol, and that's the reason why some people are not, looking at, okay, we should bring in more fuel or more petrol, because this might affect, the price, the cost of, buying this petrol from abroad. So do you feel that might also be the reason, because they're just waiting to profiteer first, and then maybe they now begin to take it off from Dangote refinery?
Nigeria has close to about 25% share in Dangote refinery. Yes. I'm sure you are aware of that. Yeah. So Nigeria is still part owner of Dangote refinery. Now to the issues raised, I really doubt that, because if you look at it, if we don't take time, then we're going to have issue. The issue of monopoly that I'm still talking about. Look at some of the products being owned by Dangote, where he has monopoly. Let's take, for example, cement. Now, what is the cost of cement? You ask yourself. At a point, it rose as much as about 14,000, 15,000. Then, even at a point, they agreed, the cement manufacturers agreed within themselves that we are going to peg the price at 8,000. It didn't work. Mm-hmm. So when you say, oh, Dangote is going to bring, forget whatever is happening with the, yes, I know that with the diesel, it has come down from 1,000 to 1,000 naira, then to about 900. The last time we checked, 900. Yeah, but it is, I don't think that will still be the same. The problem is that we need to make sure that our refineries, let us say, if Dangote refinery starts production and something happens within the production line, then what happens? If we're depending on Dangote, we're going back to what we have. Mm. The fact is that we need to make sure that our refineries get to work. And people say, government don't have any business. I say no. It's a dysfunctional government that does not have any business in business. Aramco is one of the biggest oil company in the world. It's owned by the Saudi Arabian government. Yeah. And it's very, very. I'm sure you have seen their what's the monitoring room? Yes. I'm sure you've seen that. You saw that video. Yeah. Where they sit, they can tell you every drop of one single petrol that is being produced in that country, being exported, crude, everything. You will see it. You just go there, you see yourself. So why is it that we are not using technology to also do what we're supposed to do? Now we're having serious problem in the Niger Delta. Mm. We're having issue of revenue. Oil theft is on the increase. We cannot meet our OPEC quota when it comes to crude oil. We cannot meet our quota. Now the level of oil theft is affecting our revenue, our generation of revenue. Now we went as far as now getting a private company. We have Navio. It is their job. We have NCDC, NSDC. It is their job. But we have gone as far as getting a private company that we're paying trillions and trillions of naira to be able. But even at that, we are still having the issue. So it's a very, very fundamental issues within the oil sector. And until we address those issues, we'll continue to have this problem.
Well, sometime last week we had this conversation where the government is saying that they will employ technology to check oil theft, look into the petroleum sector, basically to address some of the challenges that the sector is facing as it is. But my question is, we have been talking about this matter of distribution. In fact, everything that you have said now is something we have been saying over the years. I am wondering why it is so difficult for us to just break the jinx and do what is necessary when we know it's in the best interest of the country, our economy, the people, as it is, because we've been talking about inflation. Now you mentioned that as the prices are being hiked, as it is, food inflation will also increase. We are yet to deal with that. I mean, we know all the dynamics when we know that there's scarcity and there's an increase in the prices of transportation. Why is it so challenging for us to nip it in the bud?
It's either one, we don't have the political will to do what we ought to do. Two, the sabotage within the system. I will tell you for free that so many people are benefiting from what is happening. And it's a fact.
Is it difficult to spot them?
That is why I said the political will. The political will means our leaders, those in charge, being able to pinpoint and find out. I watched somebody on one of the national TV a few days ago. I can't remember who he was. And it was the former governor of Bayelsa State, Seraki Disin, where he said that the main big wigs that are causing the problem of oil theft in Niger Delta are based in Lagos and Abuja-based big men. He said it. It's all over the place. I watched him say it live. Then for somebody like that to say that, definitely being a former governor of an oil-producing state, he definitely knows what he's talking about. And also he knows those that he's talking about.
But in a country where we pride ourselves in the rule of law, what's going on?
That is what I'm saying. These so-called clique are within the top ranks of governance. And that is where the problem is coming from. So until we have the political will to be able to look ourselves, like Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror. We look ourselves in the mirror and ready to say the truth and make sure that we deal with it. It's just the same thing with insecurity. You can see the level of insecurity going on. You see that our security agencies don't know what is going on. They don't know those behind. You don't know the bandits. You don't know most of these guys causing problems. How come we've not been able to take them out? That is it. That was the time we talk about, we know the government say, we have about a list of names behind insecurity in Nigeria. We are going to name and shame them. What happened? Till today, do you get of any name? But in Dubai, the government was able to establish about 6 or 8 individuals that said that we're part of those financing terrorism, banditry in Nigeria. They got hold of them, got them tried within 1 week, and sentenced them. And they're in jail now. So how come that our own government, so that was why I've said that is the system, until we have the political will to be able to, a lot of people are making so much money. It was just like what happened during the, subsidy regime. I think that Goodluck Jonathan, where people will come and collect money and say that
they imported. But they didn't.
Nothing came in.
And nothing happened.
And nothing happened to them. And everybody just went away as if nothing happened. The same thing is happening all over again. So that is why I say that this is a new government with so much desire to be able to right the wrongs. For us to be able to deal with this issue, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be able to look at the problem where it is. And you know what? You know the problem here is that the Minister of Petroleum is who? It's the President. So if that sector is failing, then the President is failing. We only have a Minister of State. But the Minister of Petroleum Resources is the President of the Federal Republic. So if there's any problem within that sector, there's only one person we can hold responsible. That's the President. And which is why the President should be able to make sure that he looks at this problem as it were, be able to nip whoever they are, they cannot be more powerful than the country. You understand what I mean? He should be able, he's the President of Nigeria. Nigerian President is one of the most powerful in the world because he has all the power to be able to do whatever. And he's doing so well. He's already doing that in the economy. But I think that the issue of petroleum, the area of the oil and gas or the petroleum sector is another place he should turn his head. If there are some people behind this thing, then they kick them out.
If you ask the NNPCL, about